screen, blood starts to dance. Tickets run wild like a snake in the grass. Fingers twitch fast, orders thrown in. Dreams on the line, world spinning again. Shots like a maze, my head's on fire. Failure whispers, but I aim higher. Pop test gates trying to shake my pride. Won't stay down, I'll break the tide. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick. Test after test, I'm kissing the edge. Risk and reward, I made my pledge. Futures clash, the screen's alive. Bankroll breathing, it's how I survive. Fear and greed, they speak my name. Fight through shadows, win this game. Strategy tied, I'm locked and loaded. Profit streams, my brain's decoded. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick. Ooh, I'm moody for the bag, man. Like looking at the tad, man. I'm ready for another tear. We'll keep our stand, get current now. War money for the bag, man. Like looking at the tad, man. I'm ready for another tear. We'll keep our stand, get current now. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick. Trade the chaos, make it mine. Turn the losses into shine. Grit and sweat, brick by brick. Crack the code and make it stick.
Hey guys, hey. All right, I'm gonna organize myself. Give me just 1 second. I have to get all of this organized up here. Where am I? No, I want this. What do I want? I want this. Okay. No, I want this one. This one. Okay. Good evening, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late today. Unfortunately, I had we had a prior commitment that I couldn't get out. I don't know how much trading we're going to get a chance to do today, but I'm going to give you the best advice ever today. I'm going to tell you the single easiest, highest probability way to trade everything we're going to do. I'm calling it my OTT method. And all it is we're going to only trade trend. I'm going to go through the charts with you guys. If we get setups, we'll trade setups. If we don't get setups, we'll obviously trade them tomorrow. But I'm going to show you why everything I've been doing has just been nothing but frustration for most of you guys when I trade against the trend. I'm going to trade trend only in our structure, and you're going to thank me forever for doing this. So give me a second. I'm going to set everything up. Good morning, good evening, everybody. Sound check, mic check is good. Everybody sees me. Everybody sees everything, right? Let me do one other thing here. Bear with me. Let me make sure I get this right. Right? Yes. Okay. Now you see me like this. It's actually the apex numbers are 71%. This is a wrong number. I'm sorry. I don't have the thing. But anyways, I wanted to put that up there for you guys in case you wanted to get more apexes. OGT, what got me funded? What is OGT? Only go trend? No, it's OTT. Fabio says 16 wins in a row today. Fabio, talk to me. Explain to me how you got those 16 wins. Everybody wants to know. I want to know how you got those 16 wins. All right, I'm going to show you what I got going here. I got the 96 account. The 96 account is only a couple of $100 away from getting funded. And I'm going to show you on the chart exactly what I want to do. First dots. Yeah, Fabio, I'm going to run your idea of first dots and combine it with trend only. And I'm going to show people why this is gold, my nemesis, the worst fucking thing in the world to trade. I'm going to show everybody why it works so well. Okay, let's go back to the 5 o'clock hour. We're going to start at 5 o'clock hour. Gold is obviously negative trend, right? We're only going to take sell orders. I'm going to show you on the charts. So down arrows, first dot, winner, right? Winner, chicken dinner. Wait for the switch. Switch happens over here. The green dot over here, green to red. We're going to go second dot, right? I'm short here. This is a $1 target against a $4 stop, 380.8. So we need 79.8. Obviously, it makes it again. Second winner, right? Next, we're going to go over here. So the second winner is over here. Now switch over happens over here. I don't have to show you. Third winner in a row, right? Now we're going to go over here. Shift. This is all gold. Our worst product. Fourth winner in a row, right? Next trade over here. We're going to go. So this is a winner. Now I'm looking for a red to green switch. I'm short over here. I think this one really stretched me. I actually traded this one. This took me like 3 points against me. 82.7. Well, actually 2.5, 3 points against me. Yeah. And then eventually it broke like a stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. First loser of the day. I'm going to mark the losers so you guys can see it. Wait, hold on. I'm going to mark the losers with. Oops, hang on a second. With an X. So first loser of the day, legit, right? Now we switch around. This is with gold. Oops, sorry. Bear with me. Winner. By the way, how do I take the first trade and trend? This is a super important little nuance. This is a really important nuance. Fabio is actually adding on. Fabio is piling on. He gets filled, and if the next candle is a dot, he goes again. He really presses his trades. I'm just going to give you the very simple. Let's trade the first dotted trend, OTT, right? OTT structure. So the only important thing about OTT is you need to have a trend start. And what is a trend start? The trend start is the following condition. Blue over the red or blue under the red. You have a contra trend signal first. You got to have a red dot in a positive trend and then a green dot. You can't take the first green dot. You got to have a sell-off and a recovery. If you have a sell-off and a recovery, that means trend is legit. If you don't have that, it's not legit. Okay, anyways, that trade works out. Second trade. Now we go over here. Don't take any of these trades, even though it's a really clean trade. We want the green dot, red dot. So here we go back again. And this is gold. Remember, gold, world's worst freaking instrument for me. And let's count them up. Nothing. We're just going to count them up. No leveraging, no doubling up, nothing positions. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 trades since 5 o'clock against 1. 7 against 1, I'm net 3 positive. $300 to the good in a very clean fashion without doubling up or anything else. If you want to get aggressive, like I've done, so I will sometimes do, if I get stopped out, I'll go double the size. So if I go double the size, this would be plus $500 in this time frame. Whatever you want to do. If you want to stay very conservative, you're still very, very net positive. The same idea, even better on NASDAQ. Just, much cleaner, much better. NASDAQ right now is positive bid, a negative, the red dots over here. If I get a green dot within a positive bid structure, I will take it. NASDAQ, I took all of these trades over here all morning long. It was literally every single trade was positive. So my point is, it's really, really, really tempting, but totally futile to take the counter trend trades. It means we're going to have less trades when we go forward. It means we're going to get stopped out when we buy the highs and we sell the lows. That's just part of the deal. But in the long run, you're going to have enormous amount of confidence that you're going to be 6-1, 7-1. Some of the good days, maybe 8-9-1, meaning that, you are, if you're 9-1, you are 500 positive to the good without ever even coming close to endangering your $25,000 account, right? If you want to get crazy, and we're going to do this, we're going to do one session maybe next week when I come back from Florida. I'm going to do like a long session. We're going to do 4 consecutive trades funded. I'm going to show you how we do that. We're going to pick obviously 4 quality trades in trend. Like in this case, this would have been super easy today. Let me show you. Trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, trade 4, funded in an hour and a half on a $25,000 account. No going about it. Now, this is one of those, you either get funded or you get blown out. But think about the ability of having a strategy in just a mildly trending trend that assures you of getting funded. Even if you blow 2 or 3 accounts, this is why, I love the big discounts. When they do the big discounts, you can buy, 6, 7 accounts and just trade the strategy and get funded in a day without any compunction, just absolutely with high degree of confidence, as long as you catch a trend move. So that's the story. That's really what I want to kind of share with you guys today as ideas. Right now, I got nothing going on here in NASDAQ. I got nothing going on in gold. Gold actually, well, we have to have a green dot, and then we have to have a red dot, and we're going to go short gold. So if we can find a gold trade, we will do that. And Fabio says he only started focusing. NQ is the best. So if you're going to trade, here's my pyramid of success in terms of trade, in terms of scalping. NQ is the best. ES is probably second best. Not the difference between second and third is pretty small, but there's a big difference between 1 and 2. So NQ is by far the best. ES, which is the S&P, would be second best, and gold would be third best in terms of stuff. So gold, all right, gold gives us a green dot. We're negative trend. So we're now going to look for a red dot in gold. And if we get it, we'll go. Yeah. You mean like, 4 trades and you're funded? I'm going to do like a marathon trading session with you guys. Hopefully, this month is a little bit crazy because I'm going to Florida on Thursday. I will be trading with you guys non-farm payrolls Friday from there. But then the week after that, we're going to Cyprus. Kathy's got a conference. I gotta go with her. So I'll try to trade from Cyprus, but in between Florida and Cyprus, we're probably going to do like a marathon trading session. I'm going to take like 4 or 5 accounts, and we're just gonna gun it in a very methodical way. We're going to find 4 consecutive trades that fund us on NASDAQ or gold, and just do that as for fun, just for fun. Just for a good time. What's the S&P doing? Let's take a look at the S&P. Oh, S&P actually positive trend. Let me see if I have the S&P over here. S&P 4x6. Let's take this trade in this one. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Long S&P. Basic idea, right? We're positive trend. Green dot, first green dot of the trend. Let's see if my idea of OTT, trading trend only, works. So, you know, it works, it works. It doesn't work, we'll trade on the next one. Remember, I'm coming into you guys, all the trades. There was a great amount of trades from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. By the way, when I do my marathon session, we're going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning, because that's literally the best time to trade for us is 8 to 11. Those are the greatest opportunities where we have the trend slices. Like this is a very old trend slice. It's been around already for 3 hours, right? 4 hours. So it's definitely getting old. And the older the trend slice goes, the more difficult it's going to be for us to catch those trend scalps. Hopefully, we'll see. This may be the one trade that dies out on us, but it's worth a shot because it's legitimate in terms of our structure. Come on, baby, come on. It was like a 37. It almost came up to me. Come on, do it. Thank you. And we're done. So my first proof of life and proof of trade, which is that OTT, only trade trend. That's the motto. That's the motto that we're doing. Evgeny says gold. Did I miss the gold? I can only do one trade at a time, guys. Oh, gold is showing up. Okay, gold is showing up. I got 7 seconds left. Let's go to the other account. I want to go to 95 account because that's 97 account. Sell. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong account. Fuck. Cancel. Sell. Oh, no. Damn it. I fucked up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a million things today. Fuck. Okay. Fuck me. Fuck. So annoyed. I had too large a size in 97 account. I killed this account now because that dude had too large a size on it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a million different things with you guys. Trying to trade this. Okay, it's fine. Here's the principle. The principal idea is it's a red dot in a downtrend. I'm looking for $1. Hopefully I make it. It's just gonna bring me back to where I was today in this account. I really had this account running nicely. Fortunately, it's not the one that I damaged. The one I'm trying to run to target is this one. I just only have a couple of $100 to go with this one, so I'm going to be very careful with this one. This one I don't give a shit. If this blows up, it blows up. Fucking gold. How much I hate you, I can't tell you. But whatever. It's we sold. I told you you're gonna sell the bottom in the strategy eventually. Just eventually happens to be now, as always, in gold. If you took this trade, it worked. If you took all the other trades here, it worked. So this is the first negative trade that's going to go against us, which is fine. The next red dot after that, it's going to work. So I'm not going to cry about it. What's NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ had a great trade, which just so did the S&P. We could have taken that trade same way. So, my apologies because I'm all over the place because obviously I'm not prepared today. I had fucking, other commitments today before the show, so none of my charts are prepared. Nothing is done. And this is all good advice about how you're supposed to not trade in life. And again, this is why I'm doing it on eval accounts, because when we're doing it on funded accounts, trust me, it's going to be a lot smaller size. None of these mistakes are gonna be ever like this. But and also just trading too many instruments at once. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the main thing is I'm here to show you the principle. You guys then trade it as a structure. And the OTT principle, only trade trend, is money. Trust me that it's money. That's where the odds are. Even if you get stopped out twice in a row, the odds are much more on your side than they're not. That's where you're going to make the real money on the trades. Just wanted to show you. Everybody's making money. This is, I'm much happier that everybody's making money while I got clipped on this gold account than the other way around. So it's fine. I will watch it. How much time do we have left today? Oh, it's kind of early. Okay, good. We may still have more opportunities here. This is the gold trade. Still in the gold trade. You know, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not holding my breath on this one because this looks like we sold the bottom. But I'm still alive in this trade. NASDAQ trade was this trade that worked like a charm. I should have just simply stuck with NASDAQ. But, you know, I'm trying to show you lots of different trade setups. And the big drawback of that is I missed the really good ones. Like if we just sat around and just watched NASDAQ all day long and I traded that with you, that would be great. And we probably will do that in the next few sessions. But I wanted to show you the plays and the opportunities all across the spectrum, so you guys can get some ideas. I probably should have just simply traded small sizes, but I don't give a shit. This, if I burn this this eval and get the other one funded, I'm more than happy because that would be like we will have, how many funded do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking just to make 7. I want to do 7 funded. Once, if I get that, then we're going to go just to straight funded, and we're going to trade, in a much more mature fashion. And then, then we'll do a couple of more evals on, other stuff. And then, of course, I'm also going to try and navigate these guys home on wealth charts, and that would be great. And I got fucked on gold. All right, so so be it. I knew this gold trade was just not gonna work for us. Now, here's what you should not do. And nobody is more tempted than I am to do these things because it's like, it's gonna take another 20 minutes before trend reappears. There's so many good counter trend trades. I want to trade the counter trend trades. Don't. It's not that this isn't gonna work. This probably is gonna work. It's fine. It's just that if you keep your focus on trend all day long, just promise me you try and do this. You keep your focus on trend all day long, you will inevitably be a winner. If you start going trend, counter trend, you're going to just, destroy yourself sideways. It's just not worth it. Not worth the shot. GFS says you bought a bunch of 50 accounts when cheap and started trading them all with trade copy, a whole new level of anxiety. Yeah, that's really stupid. I don't, the idea of having multiple accounts is not to amplify your risk. It's to segregate your risk, right? The idea of having multiple accounts is that, you blow up one, you move on to the next one. When you're trading through trade copier, you're kind of amplifying your risk. It sounds great because, you're also amplifying your return. But I would, let's say if I had 20 accounts, I would have 3 on trade copier, maybe 4. That's it. The rest of them, I would separate them because, you're just basically one button away from blowing up everything when you do that. 8 to 11 a.m. New York time, I think is like the best time to trade. That's where you look at this trend slice from 8 to 11. How many times do we see this? What you want is a trend slice, either up or down. If you have this trend slice, and by trend slice I mean where the the slice of price action remains in one directional move, you are assured of winning with a dot strategy. Assured, because you're basically buying momentum in an upward trend that is slowly but surely going up. There's virtually you would take enormous amount of really crazy volatility to have a losing trade in this type of structure. And I didn't have one. That's the account that you saw over here, the 26 account. This one, the 96 account, was all me just basically hitting it in NASDAQ in this way, as I showed you. Now I got nothing else going on here. Now I'm just going to be watching gold. See if gold gives me another red dot. Maybe I'll trade that. But gold is of course notorious for doing the slice. So this is the trend slice of gold from 932, and it had one great trade, and the second trade stopped us out. We just took the second trade. We just just a matter of time. I got bad luck. In the meantime, Gold had a great trend slice all the way from 5 o'clock to the downside, actually much longer than that. It was this way, then it came back down, and this was all winners, 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 winners. And that's what you need to keep your eye on. That's what, when you keep that wide angle view of what it is that you're trying to do, you will be so happy in terms of trading, because you'll be completely immune to to the 1 or 2 stop odds that you have here. So now we're just twiddling our thumbs. We've got nothing else to do, so we'll just watch it. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's the whole point. Is the more you guys, that's actually really a great point that GFOS makes, that everybody over here makes, which is this. Oh, hang on a second. You know what? I want to try and do. Bear with me a sec, guys. This, yeah, okay. I'm trying not to, like, put up too many links, because I'm trying to busy watch the screens. So I have my producer make all these little QR codes, and everybody who's on Twitter can also use the QR codes. This way you guys don't have to come over to YouTube if possible, to give you like all the free stuff that we have, because there's a lot of people who are new here who have no idea that there's just like enormous amount of free stuff that you can just get just by hanging out with us. So here's the QR code to get you to come into our community and get all that stuff done. So I just leave it, I'll leave it up there. I keep forgetting to get that organized. And then of course, don't forget, I will put the Apex discount code, because Apex now is 71% off, which is still dirt cheap. It's like $40 for a $25 account. If it takes you three chances to get one funded, you're good to go. Just remember, like, I'm harvesting 7 accounts, and once I get those accounts, I'm going to be very, very stingy with how we trade. I'm going to be trading micros, and I'm going to show you how we're going to inch our way at $50 to $100 a day per account into payout heaven. That's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. Oh, okay. We got opportunity. How much of the opportunity? We have 54 seconds left on NASDAQ. Let's do it. Let's do the 80 account. Let's do the 80 account here. Wait, simple bracket. What's going on over here? Okay. Oh, wait, I just blew up the accounts. All right, doesn't matter. We're just going to trade this. Time is it? 27 seconds left. I'm going to talk to Rob today, guys, to see what the status is on the latest version of BFF, the one that we use on TradingView in Wealth Charts, because I can't wait for the new version. Once we get the new version, it's going to be so clean and so easy to see the trades, because the countdown is going to be right there. 7 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're long NASDAQ for a target of 21.25, I believe. Yeah, 21.25 with a stop at 96.50. All right, let's see if this plays out. Again, positive trend, positive momentum. We're trying to trade the dot. We're trading the dot. 21.50. Right? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, pretty simple. Just taking the first dot, but it's got to be in trend in terms of alignment. If you want to kind of like, and we'll see this in the latest version. Oh, this really came close. Look at this. Just teased me. What was the high on this? The high was 21, and the fucker is 21.50. It missed my target by half a point. All right, we stay here. We stay with a trade. We stay with a trade, and we get done. Beautiful. All right, thank you so much. See, the more, I swear, the more profits we make. That's the key, guys. The potty mouth is the money mouth. That's the key. Yeah, I know, Karen. It's all dicey, but we gotta bite the bullet, baby. Gotta hit it. The point being is the first dot is the sweetest. The first dot gives you the highest probability. When you try at this area, if I had if I had the slope out here, the chance of like the continuity post the second dot kind of decreases. You got chicken gut. It's fine. You know what? You still make money. That's all that matters. But here's the thing. And this is what I kind of want everybody to here's the value of trading OTT. You focus only on one side of the equation. You trade, hopefully the long slice, the 2-3 hour slice, right? And you habituate yourself to doing the mechanics. Once you do that over and over and over again, you begin to see the probabilities fall in your favor. Yes, you may get stopped out. Yes, you sometimes maybe even get stopped out twice in a row. It could be a really shitty, discontinuous thing. But that's going to be rare. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be just constantly, P&Ling. And once you get more and more and more mental comfort with this setup, it then becomes much more mechanical. And it's so much easier than us trying to do both sides of price action, getting queued, looking for slopes on both sides. All of that is possible, but it's unnecessarily complicating the matters. Like this, the easiest, best way to do this is single instrument. We'll choose NQ, trend only, and 5-point scalps. That's it. No need to add to our thing. It takes a while to resolve. This wasn't half an hour. This took about 10 minutes, but whatever. It wasn't too bad. Anyways, those of you guys who are on the wealth charts, and those of you guys who want to get the wealth charts, of course, sign up for Apex. I'm going to try and ask Rob when, hopefully, when the code will be ready. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we could get the developers maybe this week, and then then it's going to be great. Then it's the final version that we have like this. It'll be nice and clean. And all the setups are going to be just easy to see. Hey, look at this gold showing us a red dot, $1.23 on the clock. Let's see if we can resuscitate our gold trade here. 97. Sorry, guy. Nope. The gold goes away. The red dot goes away, but we'll see. The counter trend slice in gold continues. Oh, that's really interesting. It's fast resolves. That's really good. Average time this morning on 4 trades is 46 seconds. It's great when they resolve fast. You basically spend your time watching the chart and then boom, I'm going to bite my tongue as to what I was just thinking in my mind's eye of how this is very, very similar to some other acts of human activity that we all do. But I think you get the idea. 17 seconds left that the red dot is in play. Uh, 9 seconds left. Red dot is still in play. 3 seconds, 2, 1, sell. All right, we're in there looking for that. 69.3 is my target. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. It's like 55 degrees in New York and my allergies are just still going through the roof. I sound like I sound like Tony Montana sniffing a pound of coke here. I'm really sorry. Can you change the color to normal color? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know, Ashman. The candle color thing was difficult to do on trading view, so I just left it alone. It's like, this is, there's a reason why I keep it this way, and you're welcome to change it, but I'm not going to change it for you guys because I like the idea of seeing greens and reds like this. It tells me, where the strength and like watching where the candle color, in a way, I almost don't want to know the candle color. I only want to know the red dot, green dot. If you could make all the candles white for all I care, and that would be just as good for me. This came close. We came pretty close to getting this done, because it's not about the candle color. It's about the momentum. The momentum dots is where you really, really want to be. No, gold. Gold is just gonna kill me. See, by the way, remember which? This was the ES that we traded over here. It was the trade over here. That's the only trade that we had. There was no other, continuity trades on ES. So gold came within 3 points of getting me done, and then just completely turned itself around. It is what it is. By the way, this is a really, really good point. Look at how good gold was in Asia, Europe. Asia, Europe is where you trade gold on a continuity basis. This is where you get the best continuity moves, right? Because what's our whole strategy here? It's continuity, right? Asia, Europe is where you get the continuity. That's why we trade gold so well in Asia. North America is just designed to mean revert. It's going to reverse whatever the fuck Asia and Europe have done, because Asia and Europe is retail trade. Nobody in North America trades gold, right? Retail doesn't really trade gold. Everywhere in Asia and Europe, people love gold. They trade gold. In North America, it's a professional market, and professionals markets is to fuck you every which way to Sunday on price action. It's basically to reverse the price action as much as possible, so they can try and take back some of the buys that they made for them, because they bought all the way down. They need to sell it all the way up. So they're going to reverse a lot of this price action, which is why I constantly get screwed on gold in North America. And I don't know why I continue to trade. I think I'm going to ban gold off the charts in North America. If you want to trade gold with me, we'll trade it in Asia. I'm happy to trade it. Traded this, but every fucking time it does this to us, and it just kills my accounts here. So fuck you, gold. May you burn yourself in hell for doing this to us in North America. But I have nobody else to blame but myself for this. It's a shit product for this because the pros are going to mean revert this thing continuously in North America. Everybody I know who's successful, like Sweetwater, who's not in the room today, trades gold Asia only, does great. And I trade gold with you guys in Asia, do great. It's, now that I just get fucked on it 1,000 times. But it is what it is. Oh, shoot. I just missed the... All right, I'm gonna let this one go because I'm a little bit late on NASDAQ. And actually, I don't like this trade. So, Rick, you were asking me an interesting question of when would I not take the green dot in positive trend? This is the one type of example. What I like to do, where I want to take the green dot, right? Where I want to take the green dot is if it clears the moving average, right? In all of these examples, it clears the moving average. When I have a green dot that's underneath the moving average, I'm trying to find it because I don't have any examples. See, all the examples here, it clears the moving average. So if there was only one thing that I would really want to have is I would want to, this is what I want. If this green dot over here was just a little bit too weak a signal for me, that's the only time I would not really take the green dot. But in all these examples here, the green dot clears the moving average, green dot clears the moving average. It's, the trade would have worked. It would have been fine. But here it would have been a better trade, if it cleared the moving average, and which is doing right now. Never mind, gold. Gold is still playing us here. Wow, that is a long hold, my friend. Yeah, that's sort of like my own internal checklist of where I want to be. I want to be on that side of the trade. I probably could have taken this trade, but I'm going to hold off on it right now because I gotta go, guys, in like 5 minutes. I'm sorry, today is a very shortened session. All the trend trades in indices work like a charm. Gold, of course, fucked us over, like always. Which is why I think the only thing we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna do like a throwaway account, and we're gonna trade 1 micro gold just for demonstration purposes in North America, just so that you guys can see the setup. Because I don't want to waste my energy and effort now on trading gold for anything more than a micro. And we'll focus on S&P and focus on NASDAQ as our primary trend trades. But OTT, only trade trend, is the motto of the day, guys. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Just watching a NASDAQ trade here. You know what I wanted to do? Let me see that. I totally lost my, I don't know why I took this off. Hang on a second. Let me just try something, guys. He may not be saved. Leave. Okay. I want to try. Because I want to see if my layout was saved earlier. I just want to see my accounts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I saved my layout. All right. I wanted to show this to you. Okay. So we passed up on this. It would have worked, but it was a little bit of a weaker, greed down. Remember, there's 2 things that kind of made me hesitate. It's a very mature trend slice. It's already like a trend slice that's gone for from 6:30, 4 hours. 4 hours of trend slice is a lot of trend slice, guys. And this is what I mean by a trend slice. I mean, where a slice of trend is where the moving average stays above the moving average for X amount of time, right? So it's a long, long time. It's fine. We can pause a little bit. There was literally 7 consecutive winning trades in a row. It's a $700 run. $700 run on this thing. You can easily see this on here. Oh, God, I hate this account. All right. If we mark this up, let me show you. Actually, let me show you how many precisely there were. Winner. 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 It's actually a ridiculous amount, right? Winner and winner, right? I mean, that's just really ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, $1,000, right? And I kind of stopped. And we actually, could have like $1,200. So that's why NQ is the champ. The targets in the S&P is 4 ticks, 16 ticks, 1 to 4, 1 point to 4 points. Same, it would have been the same story in the S&P, whatever. But that's an amazing run. 11 winners in a row. I mean, you're done for the day. That's at $100 a trade, right? Could have got funded 1,000 times over. Okay, my friends. I hope you had fun. We had a great time in NASDAQ and the S&P. Fuck gold to itself. Nobody to blame but myself for trading gold during North America. All we're gonna do is trade. We're gonna trade for pennies next time you see me trading gold, and everything else we will focus on properly. Actually, I held off on this NASDAQ trade. And I just sort of hesitated, but that would have worked again. This literally would have been a 12th winning trade in NASDAQ, just because, the trend has been continuous. As I said to you, when we get days like this, either up or down, it's literally money in the bank for this setup. Literally money in the bank. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right, guys, I got to run. I'm sorry. I got to meet tomorrow, radio time, radio station, OTT. Everybody have a great, great day. Enjoy. I will see everybody then. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.